again. Uh, so I'm gonna wait for a couple of people to come in, and then we're gonna go over a couple of things here at Iwan Simonis Ride the Nine Tour. Um, First and foremost, um, we finally got stars. They asked us, I'd say, during the pandemic or close thereafter, and I didn't never wanted to. I didn't understand the whole stars thing, but I'm asking for someone to give me my very first star. So if you guys want to send me some stars, that would be greatly appreciated. I know it seems silly. Hopefully our audio is working right now. um, and things are all good. So fixed. Yeah, Eve, I don't know what happened because it was working up top here. I thought maybe we switched from Yeti to it didn't work, and then now it does. So anyway, so I'm here to get my very first star. That's first and foremost. Okay. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, here to talk a little bit about what's going on at Ride the Nine Tour. Some collaborations coming up, perhaps. And so let's just get to it. So first and foremost, I want to thank everybody who has gotten. Uh, Thank you, Eve, who has come to Ride the Nine Tour, and uh, went to our last tournament over at Bose where there was 500 added. We added $500. It was guaranteed. I want to thank everybody, the winners there. We want to make everybody aware of the fact that Ride the Nine Tour doesn't just do tournaments here. In Rhode Island or in the New England area, which is where we were doing them forever before COVID. But now we are out and about, and we've been in California the last 6 months. So we have a tour director, a branch director there in California, a branch director in North Carolina, and a branch director over in Florida. We may be going international to Canada as well, um, and that's something that we're in discussion of right now. Hey Tony, how are you? It's nice to see you. Thank you. Which reminds me, Tony Russell is actually building us a queue for raffle. Um, I think this is our third year of sponsorship together, and thank you very much, Tony, for my personal cues. He is my custom queue sponsor. Um, so let's get back to uh, the locations. These three locations are going to be having a point system. And at the end of the amount of tournaments they run, anywhere from 5, 6, maybe even 7, the point system is going to be incorporated, and the top 16 players or top 16 point leaders are going to be moving into um, uh, a final 16. But just say that there are 4 people tied for fourth. We're not going to have them play off. So anybody that's tied is automatically going to move into that tournament. Then they duke it out with the cash, and at the very end, top first and second, the top two, they get we get 20% of the field gets cash, but the top two get special prizes. Hey Brian, how are you? Can we buy tickets for raffle of Q online? Um, oh, the Tony Russell. Um, you mean the Tony Russell? If you're talking about the Tony Russell, I will get to that in just a bit because we also have um, another big announcement to make. I also have white carbon shafts uh, uh, as well, and we have a peach hour coming in. So, um, but lots of moving parts here. So Ron Richardson, our tour rep, is going to be holding a tournament July 17th. And there is the flyer for the tournament. It was very quickly made, as you can tell, to match our logo. um, and um, and we're holding that one. That's going to be his first one. He's going to be doing some streaming there. We're gonna try and get some scores up, and make it so it's real time in all of the um, the places that were venues that we're headed to. So, like I said, we may be going international. I'm going to be having that discussion today. And let's see where that lands. We're also grateful. We're getting a couple of jersey polos in from Off the Rail, who was our sponsor. But now we have another sponsor coming in. And they are going to be giving us a discount code for all of you. And it's going to be a really nice, generous discount code. And so we have like multiple things, as I said, going on. Um, Let me see. If you want an action match, let us know. We do virtual action matches, and we're soon going to be doing action matches as soon as we get our location um, uh, via either venues or totally different places. Like I said, if anybody wants to throw us a star, I've never gotten a star. So if anybody wants to throw a star my way, please feel free. Um, all right. So something big I wanted to announce, kind of cross-referencing, is this tournament here that's going to be looking backward, okay? But is the Women in Pool tournament. And that is going to be September 10th and 11th. There it is. September 10th and 11th. And that is over at Yale Billiards. This tournament is going to be crazy. There's $2,000 added guaranteed. Okay. Wow. $2,000 added guaranteed. 64 women. If we get 64 women, because that's our max, first place is $2,000. That's just the tournament alone. $2,000 for first prize. And go here to Women in Pool. So it's the Women in Pool page. Just type in Women in Pool. You'll see that link. Click on it. Check it out. Joanne Mason Parker made a video. She's going to be there doing a clinic. It's going to be over at Yale Billiards. Eric Tang from Blue Felt Tour is going to be the tour director. Ty Speedwell is going to be our referee. If you want to sponsor, it's $350 for a gold tier sponsor, $200 for a silver tier sponsor. Gold tiers get a banner, a table named after them. They get a large logo on the screen. They get a large logo on the flyer and a whole bunch of other stuff. The silver tier gets their logo on the screen for both days. But that's it. So we're pretty much, I think we're sold out of the gold now. We have the platinum done. Title sponsors gone. But we can probably squeeze in one or two more. Hey, Kyle, how are you? Hoping that McConaughey's Pickles over there is going well. There are some more announcements coming up as we move forward, and they're really big things, and that's why we've kind of been off the grid for some time, not doing as much as we should, but we are going to be doing a lot more. So please check this out. Go to Women in Pool, which is something that it's a page that I run. Kelly Fisher has been on from the beginning. Joanne Mason Parker, Ava Mattia Lawrence, Allison Fisher was on. Brittany Bryant on? I'm trying to think. Was that just an interview? No, it was an interview. But Brittany Bryant is going to be on with us. Mary Keniston was on. I mean, these are some really big names here. Who did I miss? Kelly, Allison, Ava, Lori John Oganowski, Brown. So we have a ton of people backing us up here at Iwan Simonis and Ride the 9 tour. So get your tickets, get your place held. We are about halfway full, and it's only been a few days. So if we get even one woman a day by the time the deadline's here, one woman a day, we'll be completely full, and we're handing out thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. So this is going to be an epic tournament. This is going to be, first class, and Sharkstream is going to be using their equipment. for us because it's going to be a remote. So heads out to Shark Stream, to Yale Billiards, to Blue Felt Tour, to all the collaborations that I've put together for women in pool, because I run both Iwan Simonis, which is going on 15 years, November 1st. So I'd also like to send a shout out to my sponsors, which is Iwan Simonis Cloth, of course, our title sponsor. And then we have Aramis Premium Billiard Balls. And then we have, of course, Diamond Tables and Narragansett Brewery, Dragon Billiards, Tony Russell Q. Oh, check out Dragon Billiards. They're one of our newer sponsors, and I want you to head over to Dragon Billiards. Just type it in. They have everything from PBIA instruction to pool cues, you name it, they have it. Okay. Tony Russell, of course, custom cue. And yes, we're going to be doing something with that. I don't usually like to talk about that stuff here, but I'll let you know it's coming up soon. I think Tony said July I'd be getting it. Illuminated Cueing Arts, ICAT, Illuminated Cueing Arts Training System. It's difficult for me. Bulletproof brake tips, and white carbon shafts, which I have right here in my possession. So I guess you can choose what you like. I love them all. We're also going to be doing something for a J Peach Hour Q. The J Peach Hour Q is going to be up to a $3,000 Q. Okay. Hey, Heather, girl, how are you? Ron, how are you? Mwah. Heather, way to go. So proud of you and all the progress you've made. Thank you so much, Heather. Heather and I have been friends since close to the onset of the tour, maybe even before. Yeah, we used to play in league together. Proud of you too, girl. And it's up to a $3,000 Q, and I'm going to be raffling off something that will give you 50% off that Q, which means that you save $1,500 if you decide to go with the three. So you're paying $1,500 for a $3,000 Q. That's crazy. So we have a lot of big things, and this isn't even half of it. Like the rest I can't announce until, the how can I say this nicely? The bird's in the bush. Kurt, the money's in the hands. Yeah. I want to make sure of these things before I make these huge announcements. But we are, if you want an action match, I know Brian Davis, Tom Kosha, Ron Richardson, John Shiner. We're going to be doing another action match with just 2 of them, and then maybe 3 of them, and maybe 4 of them. So if you want your action match streamed, we have not yet ever charged for an action match to be streamed. Now, a lot of other places do. We have not done it yet because we do the virtual ones. But if you do, let us know. I'm also going to be interviewing a lot of juniors. I want the juniors in here desperately. You know that Iwan Simonis sponsors Savannah Easton. And I was just absolutely blessed to sponsor Savannah. Her family is absolutely amazing. And the reason that Savannah, even really pursued pool as much as she did, aside from it being a passion, of course, was because of her father. And she was talking openly to me with her mother about this. Her mother and I had gone over this, and it was supposed to be part of our interview. So when I interview Savannah again, you're going to get this firsthand. So Savannah, save that for us. Save that for everyone. All right, everybody. I think that I've fit in as much as I possibly could. Oh, some of the white carbon shafts, they are white carbon, but they were not stamped because we had a deadline. Some of the white carbons, some are, some aren't. I talked to the owners and the people in the business there, and it is a white carbon shaft. And I can get someone to let you know that it is a white carbon shaft. They say that some of them do not have the actual engraving on there, but I got to start working. All right, everybody. Thank you so much, Eve. So everybody and tune in for more announcements. Uh, Make sure you check out our sponsors. Go to Iwan Simonis, the Iwan Simonis cloth. Everybody knows that they're up and running and things are moving. Go to Aramith. Go to Diamond. Oh my God! I got my first stars. He sent me my first stars. Oh, Ron. Wait, Ron. I'm sorry. Ron sent me my first stars. Who sent me my first stars?
Ron and Eve.
Ron and Eve, thank you so much. I got my first stars. I don't care if it's worth a penny. It means that much to me that I got stars. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. So people always look at me and go, "Oh my God, that girl's so flighty." They have absolutely no clue that this is the uh the Gloria who sits here and does the streaming. I really want to get to know a lot of the people who do tune in on a more personal level, and I definitely want them here on Action Matches. So, I also like to thank hey Brad, hey Do, how are you? Brad, hey Do, I want to send a shout out to Brad, hey Do, because during the pandemic, Brad was part of our tournaments, and he actually has the garage, and he does a lot of great stuff, and he did the flyer for the very last WPBA event. Brad, throw it out there. Go ahead and McConaughey's Pickles again. Put your links up. Uh, so I get so distracted. I'm like Scrat when he sees a um little acorn, right? Like, or a light. I'm like, so anyway, so I think some of you guys really need to see my more serious side, the side that's not so quirky and odd, and see that I'm actually fairly well informed in the billiard industry as much as I play the flaky squirrel. Yeah, play the flaky squirrel here. Doesn't mean I don't have a quirky side. I embrace it. So, all right. So, guys, there you go. Kabute just threw it up. And there's this Irish pickles. There, Kelly Fisher did not like pickles. She would not eat. She didn't even want to hear the word pickle. And she tried Kyle's pickles, and now Kelly says that she did like them. So, if we can take Kelly and turn her into someone who would eat a pickle, I'd have to say they're pretty good. There's going to be a collaboration coming quickly. Like I said, I just wish I could say more. I'm repetitive, and I'm going to stop that. But so important. We're going to put the flyer back up. For Women in Pool, we're cross here, even though Women in Pool is a totally separate entity from Iwan Simonis. I want to be crystal clear that $2,000 is being added right there. $2,000, $75 entry fee. It's first pay, first in. By the way, I just got a message from Bobby Hilton over at Yale Billiards. Yes, I did respond to Erica. Erica Testa, you are in. I received your payment, and I remember receiving. I could swear I received your payment. I'm gonna look into it again, but your name is on the list. We have, I think, 26 ladies right now. So anybody from the Connecticut area, we have some New Jersey, I think, New York coming in. If you're in Maryland, Delaware, wherever you are, come on in. Hey, Mark White, another one. I'm just gonna just send shout outs because that's what the billiard community is about, right? Helping one another. Mark White is going to be starting his own show, in case you don't know about that. And yes, I'm going to be on it for one of the shows. Yeah, I had to throw that in. Mark is an amazing individual. He is phenomenal for this sport. He was made to be a commentator. He's his own unique style. Absolutely love Mark. Mark, much love and kisses to you. And Carly's not here, but I want to say hi to Carly McGee because she is one of the biggest supporters of Women in Pool, and the women who have been guests and panelists or whatever name we're going to pick out and use. Again, please get in on this $2,000 added event. We have cues that are going to be going out. I can say it that way. And we're going to have um, a lot of amazing things to come. All right. I wanted to quit um, doing this. And every time I just want to say, you know what? I think this year has been a long time. God just put something, and if you don't believe in God, your God, whatever you believe in, put something for me. I know who mine is, but he just put something in there and says, don't stop. And he gives me something. So thank you. And thank you for the people who are in here um, because you're part of what keeps me going. And the players, of course, and the amazing sponsors that I have. I couldn't ask for better sponsors. As I said, check them all out. If you're looking for a training system, iCat is definitely the way to go. Sharavari has one. Torsten has one. The Hitman has one. Um, I believe Jennifer Beretta has one. There are so many people who have one of these. They're definitely the way to go. All right. I think that we are all set for right now. I'm sorry for my Minnesota goodbye. I can never ever do this properly. I will practice. I will practice to the point where I am Kelly Fisher. And I'll be able to say, one, I'm gonna love you and leave you with a British accent, and then just click. Because Kelly, good at that. By the way, congratulations to, more things. Congratulations to Kelly for her 5th consecutive WPBA win, being the #1 female pool player, billiard player in the world. And yeah, I can't say enough. Allison Fisher, runner up, phenomenal job. Was it Brittany Bryant, 3rd place? Right? I believe that's correct. All these. So you have the iCat system too. Kabute has an iCat system. Says, yeah. So if you want one, come to me. I will be able to hook you up with an iCat system. All right. All right, everybody. I'm actually really going to go because I need to eat my lunch. I need some meat on these bones. All right. Scrat out. That's my new nickname. Scrat. Scrats out. So long. Thank you for the stars.